Okay, welcome to chapter 9 of Comp1115. In chapter 9, we are going to do fine-tune task schedules. Specifically, we are going to do one hands-on. Here, practice tasks. Practice task. Make sure you have Windows Virtual Desktop opened. So now I'm going to open Windows Virtual Desktop. So go to course website. You should scroll down. The beginning of class, I posted the link for the Windows Virtual Desktop. Oops. So under summary of week 1 and week 2, and this link is the Windows Virtual Desktop. We can get the Microsoft project. Okay, so this is Windows Virtual Desktop. If you click Start, you have project software. Click to launch. Then you can click blank project. Before I open file, I want to refer to the YouTube video I already created for chapter 9. In case you cannot follow my step, you can refer this YouTube video. So you go to youtube.com and you search for my name and search for project chapter 9, type in the keyword. And this is chapter 9 video, chapter 10 video. It is about the open file from the textbook, then carry out the steps, okay? So this is how you found, maybe I will copy this link so that you can, I put this link in chat area. In case you cannot follow my step, you see chapter 9 YouTube video is here. Chapter 10 YouTube video is here. Okay. So just go to YouTube, type in my name, project chapter 9, you get YouTube video. Okay, now go back to our textbook. So this chapter is fine-tune task. You are asked to open view task path data file. Okay, so go Windows Virtual Desktop, click File, Open. You should open from OneDrive, George Brown. But right now, I do not have OneDrive, George Brown. So you need to click Signing In. After you have accounts, click Add Account on the bottom. and then type in your George Brown email. Oh, I need my cell phone. Now I have OneDrive George Brown, and I have a data file here, Comp1115 data file. Then I open chapter 9. So view task path. I pause for a moment, give you some time to open the project file on Windows Virtual Desktop. At the same time, I wait for a few moments for any student may have any questions. This is actually my physical textbook. Okay, I'm going to just put in. All right, as usual, after you open the file, always save this file in OneDrive hands-on folder. So save as OneDrive George Brown. You should have a hands-on folder. I ask you to create it in week 1. Okay, so hands-on. The file name, original file name, underscore, followed by your initials. All right. So step 1, apply task path to task 29. Okay. So what is the task path? It allows you to change the bar color for some tasks. So first, go to task 29. This is task 29. Before you do anything, you double check the color for task 29 in Gantt bar. So use the scroll down to see the Gantt bar for task 29. So this task 29, the color has the same as all the other tasks. Now you want to highlight the predecessors of task 29. So you do this by using task path. Okay. So quick task name first. Task 29. And then go to format. Under Gantt chart format, click the More button on the chart style, bar style. Task path is under Gantt chart format bar style. It is so under the bar styles. And then you have a task here. Click down pointing arrow. The instruction said highlight first the predecessors, then driven predecessors, then successors. Okay, so let's do one by one. Highlight first the predecessors. So you click this one. This is the predecessor. Highlight predecessor. What is the predecessor? It is the task before task 29. Why? Did you see the highlights here? Those highlights color are the predecessor of task 29. After that, highlight the driven predecessors. So go Gantt chart format again. Click task path, driven predecessors, highlights. So these three tasks you see here, the color has been changed. Those tasks are the driven predecessors. And then highlight the successors. Driving, yeah. Okay. Driven successor here. Driving predecessors. And then driven successor.
Professor, can you please repeat this step?
Yes. So first we read the instruction. Apply task path to task 29. Okay. Highlight first predecessor, then driven predecessor, then successor. Finally, driven successor. This is step one. So now I repeat. To repeat step one, you select task 29 first. And then under Gantt chart format, you have click task 29. You have bar styles group. And then click this arrow, then select predecessor. Okay. After you select predecessor, then you select driving predecessor. And then you select successor. See, those are the successors of task 29. The tasks after task 29 are successor. And then keep on going. Then driven successor. Again, these two tasks. So I finished step one. Questions? Okay. All right. So step two. Remove task path highlighting. Remove. So how do I remove? You go task path again. Click remove highlighting. All right. Questions? Okay, next task. Adjust task link relationships.
We're supposed to remove the highlights now? Sorry.
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, remove. Please quick remove highlights. So no highlights on the bar chart here. Now do the adjust task link relationships. Add lag between task 31 and 30 so that task 31 starts 3 working days after task 30 finished. So there is a positive lag between task 30 and task 31. 3 days after you finish task 30, you start task 31. So how do we do that? This is the question. And so go back to here. Select task 31. Select task 31. Print and shape. And then go to task. Under properties, you have information. And then quick predecessors tab.
Sorry, where do I find that again?
Yeah, I'll repeat. You go first, select task 31, then quick task. Under properties group, select information. And then select predecessor. Here you have the lag, type in 3D, or use this selection button, select 3D. And click OK button. You see there's a lag here. The gamma. 3 days after you finish task 30, you start task 31. Questions. Step 2. Overlap task 10 with task 9 so that when task 9 is 25% complete, you start task 10. Overlap. Overlap means we need a negative lag. Okay, we need a negative lag. Okay, so go back to the file. Quick task 10. Then under task menu, properties group, select information. Go to predecessors. So task 9 is the predecessor of task 10. And lag, we need to enter negative 25%. That's going to type.
You can just type it.
Thank you. Click OK button. Where's my textbook? Okay, so we finished step 2, step 3, change the task relationship between 14 and 13 so that they have SS, means start to start. Okay. 14, 13. Double click task 14. So that double click, you have task information. Predecessor is this one. From type, select start to start. Click OK button. All right, that is step 3. We finished. Next, control task scheduling using the control. Let's read the scenario. A task in the new children's book plan cannot start quite as early as you had expected. Head Oman, the children's book author, needs to proofread his book. This work is accounted for task 16. Read and index. However, Ted has informed you that because of his travel schedule, he will unable to start his review before July 20, which is later than the current schedule. Okay, so this is the situation. Can you repeat the last step? Okay, so the last step is step 3. Okay, I will repeat step 3. You double click task 14, double click. You have task information, then click predecessors and select start. It work? Okay. All right, so go back to our this step. Step 1, apply start no earlier than constrict. For task 16, start no earlier than. Okay. Go task 16. Under task menu, properties group, quick information. Alternatively, you can double click task 16 so that you have this task information. And then click advanced. You have a constrict type. Okay. From constrict type, select start no earlier than. Select this option. Start no earlier than, and then select the date, July 20, 2023. Click OK button. Okay, now if you click this button, you said the task has no earlier than constrict. Okay. So this is this step. Okay, move on. Interrupt work on a task. Scenario. You learned that work on tasks in the new children's book plan will be interrupted. You want to account for this by recording the interruption, during which no work schedule be scheduled, but keep the assigned work values and the task unchanged. Step 1, split task 3. Split task 3 so that the first segment runs through to the end of Friday, April 14. The second segment begins on Thursday, April 20. Okay, so this is the requirement. This task is difficult, this step. In the past, students need to do several times in order to be successful in completing split task. So I try to go slow. If you don't get it the first time around, we'll do second time, third time. So no worries, okay? All right, so go back. Actually, this one, we need to open another file. Sorry, we do not continue with the old file. So for this one, we need to open another file. See? Okay, repeat. We need to open a new data file. See, the data file is schedule task advanced. Schedule task advanced. Okay, then we have to redo this part here. Okay, sorry for the mistake I made. We need to open a new data file. Save this file, submit later, okay? View task path, so go to file, open. OneDrive.brown. Double click OneDrive.brown. You have a document. In my case, I save in documents. And then it is in data file as 24. This folder. And then chapter 9. So this one here, schedule task advanced. It is actually similar task. Okay, file save as OneDrive.brown. Should be hands-on folder. Hands-on. The file name, original file name, underscore your initials. Okay, now this is the new data file. Now we have to repeat ourselves because we did this step on another file. So we do this one, add a lag between task 31 and task 30. Not this one, sorry. It is actually not this one. Here, after we opened the file, we opened the file. Maybe we just continue here. Start no early than constrict for task 16. So remember how to add constrict, double click and then advanced, no later than, sorry, no earlier than July 20. Click OK button. Okay, now I do the split. Go to task 3, split. Now I will do this, split task 3. So how do I split task 3? If you examine this diagram, so the end of the first segment is Friday, April the 14th here. The end of the first segment is here, Friday, April 14. The second segment began on
Professor, I have a
Thursday,
question.
April 20. Yes, questions? Yes, what is your question?
So we did the same step for the other file as well. So is it for both of them, or do we undo the first one?
Don't worry, you just follow my steps. We repeated some steps on 2 files. No worries, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now we are going to split task 3, okay? Split task 3. Okay, I try to go slow. This is difficult task, split task. Locate task 3 first. So this is task 3. And then quick task. Under the schedule, you have this button, split button. So click this split button. After you click your split button, move your mouse on the Gantt bar for chart 3 until you see April 14. When I move, I can see the date. So here, this is the correct location. Until you see April 14. Then you click your mouse. Okay. And then drag your mouse onto the new segment. So this new segment, okay, I'll redo it, undo it, okay. I undo it, I repeat myself, okay. First, locate the task 3, then click task split bar. So after you click task split bar, move your mouse on the Gantt bar for task 3 until you see April 14. So I see April 14 in this location. And then click and drag until you see April 20. Click and drag until you see April 20. Release your mouse. So this way you split the task. Repeat, okay, come. I undo it, I will repeat, okay? See, I repeat myself. I repeat, split task, quick task 3, then, oops, quick task 3, under schedule group, select split task. Now move your mouse on this bar. When you move your mouse, did you see there is a date? Until you see April 14. Here, this position is April 14. When you see April 14, click your mouse and drag it to the right until you see April 20. Release your mouse. Now I give you time to do it.
Professor, what is the end date for it?
April 20 is the new start date. The end date, April 14. This date, see my mouse? This is April 14, the start of the new segment, April 20.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See here, April 14, April 20 is the gap. All right. Okay, so next we do adjust working time for individual tasks. Scenario, you need to record that a task, record that a task in new children's book project has more restrictive working time than the rest of the tasks. The plan includes a task for the handoff of final book proofs to a color setting services firm, which then prepare the book for commercial printing. However, this firm does this type of work only Mondays through Wednesdays. Only Mondays to Wednesdays. Okay, now let's create a new base calendar named month to when task calendar, so that only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are normal days. Thursday and Friday are non-working days. Okay, so go back. Create a new base calendar.
Professor?
Yeah.
Professor, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Just task B, there have a spacing on Friday, right? But from the textbook, I can't see any spacing on Friday. Is
Are you talking about the split task 3?
yeah. You can see the picture showed in the textbook. There is no spacing on Saturday and Sunday. But now from our project file, if you switch to our project file, there is a spacing on Friday. Can you see on Friday? The previous one, starting from October, kind of, yeah, here, yeah.
April.
No, this should be to get my point down on the first segment should be extended on Friday.
You mean I need to further extend
No,
to
no, 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 not this one, the previous one, the previous one.
this one?
Yeah. The textbook is occupied on Friday. The Friday is no spacing. Yeah, on the textbook.
Okay. Let me see. This is let me check the textbook. So this end will on Friday, right?
Yeah.
This end
Yeah.
on Friday. So you
Yeah,
said
but it's not end, it's end on Thursday, right?
but when I did it, I did see the
Is that all?
let me see. Is there any wait, if I move my mouse here. So yeah, I move a little bit further to Friday. Yes, you're right. Okay. So just move a little bit until you see the date of Friday, April 14 here. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
thank you for your observation. It should be the first segment end on Friday, April 14. The second segment start on Thursday, April 20. Okay. Okay. So let's keep on going. I cannot go back. Thank you for pointing that out. So where we are going to create a new base calendar. Okay, create a new base calendar. I'll try to go if I can go back to see if I go back, undo it. Where is undo button? Undo. Okay, let me redo the split task. Okay. Okay, quick task 3. I'm redo the split task. Then quick split task. Then move until you see Friday. Quick and drag. Then until you see Thursday. Okay. It should be okay because when I do it, I did say Friday here. Okay, so you can ignore this is actually end up with the third, looks like end up with a Thursday. But when I did it, you can see what I did. I move my mouse until I see Friday. Friday. Okay, until I see Friday. April 14. Then I click and drag until I see Thursday, April 20. So this is correct way. Okay. All right, next let's create a calendar. So go to project. In the properties, quick change working time. We need to create a new calendar. Change working time. And then create new calendar. The calendar name is MON-WED.
Sorry, where do we click for that?
Oh, sorry, I missed the capital letter. We are creating a new calendar. Here, create a new calendar named Mon-1. Okay, so make a copy of standard calendar, click OK button. So we have calendar name Mon-1. So after that,
Please show that again. How did you get that box?
yeah, you just click the project, then click change working time. You have this box. Project, change working time. Then you create new calendar. Okay. And now, quick work weeks. So we only have Monday to Thursday. So under work weeks, then quick details. Let's write down something. Weeks. Under the details, select Monday, use Control K, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so set the project time for these days. Do we have the time? Okay, that's it. Then click OK button. So only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are working days. Click OK button again. Okay, we created a new calendar. Next, apply the calendar we just created to task 29. So go task 29. Double click
So,
task.
Professor, can you show the last step one more time? How did you select the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday?
Okay, so you go to project, change work. Oh, okay. I'll repeat last step. Project, change working time. You click create new calendar. You type in Monday to Wednesday. Okay, you click OK button, and then you click work weeks. Then you click details. You can select Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday by press and hold down Control K. Okay. Remember, I sent you the YouTube video. You can type in this keyword. You can search my YouTube video for chapter 9. It is here. Okay. If you still cannot follow the steps. All right. So now let's apply the calendar we created for task 29. Double click 29. Under advanced. Calendar. From calendar drop-down list, select month-wind. This is the calendar we created. And then click OK button. Okay. So we created a custom calendar. Apply custom calendar to the task. Next. Control task scheduling by using task type. Step 1, display task usage view with task form in lower pane. And then click task 24. Task usage view. Okay. So first, we display task usage view. So go to task, click task. Under the drop-down list, Gantt chart, you have task usage view, task usage. So this is the task usage. Okay, if I scroll up, so let me scroll up. So this is the task usage view. Then with the task form in the lower pane, so if you go to the view, and then in split view, quick detail, you will have the lower pane. See, after you click details, you have this lower pane. And once you have this one, quick task 24, quick task 24. So this is task 24. Final review. And you can see that task 24 is set to fixed units. Fixed units. And has a total working value 96 hours. This is working hour, 96 hours during the 4 days. Okay, now we want to change task 24 to fixed duration. Okay. So how do I change to fixed duration? When you select 24, the task tab, you click this down dropping arrow. Select fixed duration. Fixed duration. And then increase the total work to 20 hours. So you can click here and type in 120 hours. 120 hours. Okay. Okay, so we finished that part. Questions? Next, see task schedule details by using the task inspector. Scenario, you use the task inspector to investigate. Some questions came up at the team meeting about what is driving the schedules of a couple of tasks. Step 1, ensure task 24 is selected in the task usage view, then display task inspector. Display task inspector. So we are asked to display task inspector. So make sure task 24 is selected. Then go to task. Go to tasks and then inspect. Inspect task. Inspect task. So here you have the inspector telling you some information about this inspection. Okay, that concludes chapter 9, pretty long, about fine-tune tasks. Okay. Shall we take a break? After break, we'll do chapter 10. Okay. Can we come back at 1:20? Break. Back at 1:20 to do chapter 10. Okay, I'm going to maybe stop recording, start. Okay. Going to. Sorry again. It is break time, guys. Make sure you take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. Take a break, come back at 1:20. Thank you. Before break, we did chapter 9. Any questions? Okay, now chapter 10 is our last chapter. In chapter 10, we are going to enter deadline dates, enter the fixed cost, create recurring task, view critical paths, and then finally schedule submit tasks manually. Specifically, we are going to jump into the practice task. And we need to open the file 2 task plan in chapter 10. So everybody ready? Chapter 10, open file first. This is chapter 9 file. You save it, submit to earn 2% hands-on. Now I will open chapter 10. I'll go to file, open, OneDrive, George Brown. It's in my data folder here. Chapter 10, fine-tune tasks. So chapter 10 just have one data file. Again, this project is about a children's book. Step 1, set the deadline date of June 2nd, 2023 to task 5. Deadline. So quick task 5, hand off to editorial. Go to task and then information. Under properties group, quick information. And then quick advanced tab. Set the deadline. Here, deadline. Select June 2nd, 2023. Click OK button. Okay, questions? So we finished task 1. Next, enter fixed cost. Enter 500 for task 30 as a fixed cost. Now go to task 30 first. Task 30, we are going to enter fixed cost. Go to View. Under Data Group, you have Table. And then select Cost. Now you have Fixed Cost column. Enter 500 for task 30.
Professor, can you please repeat the task?
Yes, I will repeat it. So I'm going to undo it. Undo it again. Before I repeat it, I should save this file as using my initials. So I'm going to do that. File save as OneDrive.brown hands-on folder. Original file name followed by your initials. So I'll repeat how to enter the fixed cost. You go to View. Under Data Group, click Table. Then select Cost. Now you have fixed cost. Enter 500 for task 30. Okay, so we enter the fixed cost. Next, set the fixed cost to occur at the end of the task. Occur at the end of the task. See here, you have to select at the end. This is step 2. Select fixed cost occurred at the end. Next, we create a recurring task. Scenario: the new children's book requires weekly status meeting, involving some, but not all, resources working on the project. You want this recurring status meeting to have visible in the plan. Step 1, insert a new recurring task named editorial staff meeting so that it appears above task 1. And the recurring task has 1 hour duration every Monday, starting on April 17. 2023 and July 7, 2023. All right, so go back. We need to enter a new task. Before you enter new task, it is better to go to Gantt chart view. That is the default view. So go to Gantt chart view, select Gantt chart. Actually, go to task. Gantt chart view, make sure you are in Gantt chart view. And then right click your mouse on task 1. Right, actually just click task 1. And then insert. Make sure task menu is selected. Under insert group, click the down pointing arrow for task, then select recurring task. The name for this task, editorial staff meeting. The meeting duration is 1 hour, so you type in 1H. So it is a recurrence pattern is weekly on every Monday. Select Monday. The start date, April 17. (2023). End date, July 7. Click OK button. So now we created this recurring task. Step 2, assign resources to summary recurring task. Carrier Poland, animal course, 菌草. So this is recurring task. Select it. Go to resource, assign resources. Now select Carrier Poland, animal course. Using control, you can select multi-task, animal course, and 菌草. Thank you, Yazan, for helping fellow students. Then click assign. Okay. Step 3, collapse summary task. Means you click this, click this button, it's collapse. questions? Next is view plans critical path. Scenario, you frequently asked when the new children's book will be completed. You can quickly say the project's overall duration, finish date in progress, but occasionally you need to show a project stakeholder the project critical path because of the sequence of the task that drives the project duration. One way to see the critical path is to format critical path. Okay, step 1, display critical tasks. How do we display critical tasks? You go to Gantt chart format, and then bar style, select critical path. Oh, I will click the close button here. Critical path. Before I do that, I want to show the Gantt bar. This is Gantt chart here. Okay. So if I click a critical path, you see some bar chart change to red color. The red color is the indication that the task is the critical task. What is critical task? It is a task must complete in order for whole project to complete on time. Okay, next we ask to turn off the critical task formatting. Turn off means you just deselect this critical task. Turn off. Okay, next task, schedule summary task manually. So the scenario, the publisher has challenged the team to aim for 30 working day duration for the editorial phase of the new children's book. You can enter the manual duration on the editorial summary task and later compare that duration with automatically scheduled duration project provides. Step 1, enter 30-day duration on summary task 19. 30-day duration for task 19. So we have to see the Gantt view. So go to task, Gantt chart, click Gantt chart view. Looks like if I right click my mouse, click entry table, select entry table. So this is the normal view, okay? Right click your mouse, this is select all button. You can have entry table. Okay, this. So now we enter 30-day duration for task 19. Enter 30 days for task 19. And then switch it to the manually scheduled. So we type in 30 first. It is automatically switched to the manually scheduled here. So after that, check task 19's updated schedule detail. I'll show you the steps. This is our last step. So we did step 1, okay? Step 2, check task 19's updated schedule detail on each of its Gantt bar screen tip. Check the screen tip, that's it. Okay, let's check the screen tip. 19. So this is the bar for the screen tip. Okay. Click it and check each of them. Okay, so that concludes chapter 10. Is pretty short compared to chapter 9. In chapter 10, we enter the deadline, we enter the fixed cost, we create recurring tasks, we display critical paths, manually schedule summary tasks. Okay. Save this file to upload to the Brightspace. Okay. I just want to stop recording. The rest of the time,